What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Taking notes on my keyboard. What you bothering me for? There's a room for. Alright, y'all. So this is gonna be my checklist. I'm gonna go down this checklist and I'm gonna check stuff off as I go. I already have my name. This is gonna be my name right here, Pressed by the Brat. If you know or have followed me recently or previously, my name is Claude by the Brat. I've been had that name since over a year since I started doing nails. And I just really wanted to keep it because I just been had it for a while, and I always like to try to separate my real life from my work life, if you get what I mean, from my passion and everything. So I wanted it to just be named something different. Let me know if y'all understand what I'm saying. But this is my name, and y'all, this is also gonna be where I ship my press-ons off at. So I'm gonna go to FedEx, I'm gonna get these printed, and then I'm gonna use this as my press-on packaging. Of course, I'm gonna add more stuff with it, but this is mainly what it's gonna be on, like my press-on nails. And it's also gonna be double-sided, so it has a back and front side with the steps to the application and also the steps to remove the press-ons. All right, next y'all, we're gonna get into supplies. I got most of my supplies from Amazon, and I'm gonna start off with these soft gel nail tips. I really do love these, y'all. I've already did a practice nail set with these nails, and I'm gonna let y'all see right here. I did decide, y'all, these are press-ons. I'm gonna show y'all both pictures. This is on the stand, and the first pictures with me actually on my hand. I love these nail tips, y'all. When I tell y'all, it's seamless at the cuticle, and then it also has a bit of an apex. If I feel like it got some type of apex in it, and I just love it. So when you apply the acrylic, of course you're not gonna apply a thick layer of acrylic. You want to go in with a thin layer of acrylic. Y'all, I'm gonna have a whole separate video of me actually like doing the press on nails with acrylic on them and showing y'all how I do mine and what works for me and what's working for me right now at the moment. It could change, but right now it's working for me. So I'm gonna let y'all know that too. So I got these nail tips from Amazon, and I also got these nail tips from Amazon. I have used this nail brand just specifically for my nail tips in general because I've been doing nails for over 2 years now, y'all. So I've always used this nail tip brand, and they are on Amazon. And I like the structure of this nail tip, yet I have yet to use them yet, but I am excited to use them. So I definitely do a video of me using these also. And I did get some almond nails, y'all. I despise this shape, but hey, my clients like them, so I gotta give my girlies what they want. But as y'all can see, the structure in this nail tip too is pretty good. Also, I like that it's the cuticle area is seamless. I do want to find me some duck nails. I am still looking, but I'm leaning more to the Novo Ovo ones. Y'all know exactly which ones I'm talking about. So I'm going to go back to my checklist, and I'm going to check off my supplies. Now, y'all, for my sizing kit, I decided that I actually did just want to ship out a sizing kit to my clients because I feel like it's going to be the more accurate for me. And then right now I'm going to start local anyway, so I wouldn't actually have to ship across the world. It'd just be in my home area where I'm based. Next is I want to decide on if I want to do acrylic or gel press-ons. I'm leaning more to acrylic nails. I just like how they look like my client actually came to me and sat in my chair. Next, I'm going to do practice, make content, most of all post the content, then shipping, then rebranding myself. I'm going to get back into some supplies, y'all. You do want to make sure you have a stand for your press-ons. I have a couple of these, y'all, because I've did and dabbled in press-ons before, but I just never decided to take them serious as I'm trying to do now. But I got this one off of Amazon. Amazon has a lot of them, y'all. I just liked how this one looked with the cow print. Next, you're going to want to get you some putty or tape, whatever works for you. This mountain putty works for me. It's going to be the Scotch one. I got this from Target, y'all. It was literally $1.99. This one works for me because when you're fouling and doing everything that you need to do for the press-ons, they don't move. And that's what I really do like about it. I feel like with the tape and the stuff that come in with the press-ons and the kit, those move. Yeah, like I was saying, this really doesn't move when you're doing your fouling and everything. Versus the ones that come in a kit that you order off of Amazon. Some of the kits that you order off of there, they're gonna already come with the putty with the stand, basically. You'll notice it once you order your stands. Next, I'm gonna get into some base colors, y'all. I do gelic, so I already have a couple of base colors. This was more of like when I was undecided of like if I wanted to do acrylic or gel press-ons. Um, that's what I mean by gel press-ons. It's basically just putting gel color polish over the nail tip. This is like a kind of example of that right here. I'm not a fan of the gel press-ons, y'all. To each his own. Whatever works for you, work for you. If you like it, I love it. If you hate it, I don't care, y'all. What's for you is gonna be for you, and I really do like acrylic press-ons. So I'm leaning more to that. But for my girls that want to do gel press-ons, there you go. Go to Beetles, go on Amazon. They got you for a good price. Next, you're gonna want some hand fouls. You're gonna want some buffers. I stick with the 80/80 grit hand fouls. I feel like that's how you get the best crisp shape. And then a buffer, y'all, just to buff out all those lines that your hand foul caused. So you just want to make sure you have a smooth surface before you hop straight into your nail art. Next, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all some more stuff that y'all need. Of course, well, if you're gonna do acrylic press-ons, of course you're gonna need monomer. I'm gonna go real in detail about what kind of monomer that I like and what kind of monomer that I use in a separate video. Right now, I'm just really just showing y'all like the basics of like just starting a press-on business or whatever. I have been a nail tech for over 2 years, like I said, so I have most of the supplies. But next is gonna be the e-foul, y'all. This is really not a need since it is acrylic press-ons and you're not really just messing with actual client hands, but it can come in handy in some aspects, like going under the free edges, just make sure it stand out. And then also that cuticle area with press-ons, especially acrylic press-ons, they shrink. And so you just want to make sure that that cuticle area is seamless so your press-on nails don't shrink. But that also come to play in with how you apply the acrylic on the press-on nails. Yeah, I feel like I'm just yapping a lot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just yapping. But y'all, of course, you're gonna need an LED light. Of course, you can't leave this one out. You're gonna need an LED light. This one is wireless. I just have it hooked up so it can charge a little bit, but you're gonna need an LED light. All right, so next we can mark all of that off of our checklist, y'all. We have all of that. Now, this is going to be my sizing kit, y'all. I did get this off of Etsy. Same with my press-on kit that I'm going to ship off my press-ons on. This is going to be my sizing kit. And I'm going to basically just ship these to my clients and have them size their nail beds with the nail shape that they want. And then in that left corner, they're going to write that number down, those numbers down that they got for their left hand and same for the right hand. And then instead of my client shipping it back to me, I'm actually just going to have them take a picture of it and send it to me so I can just immediately start working on their set so we won't have to do a lot of back and forth of like sending the press-ons back and forth. You get what I mean? I hope y'all get what I mean. I'm just yapping. But anyways, I did get this on Etsy, y'all. Etsy has a lot of like already sizing kits or what you want to ship your press-ons out on. You just gotta search it up on Etsy, y'all. But this is gonna be all for this video. I really do appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you and bye.